With 40 seconds to spare, we are now into the next game over here, and that is going to be Overpass. Four Seasons Gaming on the contrary side, and Zigma. Okay. Whew, that was just DM. My God, I thought that was an actual game. Jesus. But anyways, yes. Four Seasons Gaming is going to be on the counter-terrorist side, and Zigma is going to be onto the terrorist side. Once again, this is a map pick by Zigma, and the previous game went over to Zigma. So congratulations over to Zigma for getting themselves the first game, the first match of the best of 3 series. Just one more game, and they will be moving on to the best of 16. But that is considering the fact that if they were to win. I believe that the crowd favorites is probably going to be onto the side of Zigma from Thailand. But hey, I'm really rooting for the side of Four Seasons Gaming because you never know. The players from Four Seasons Gaming, they are from Korea, and they may very well be one day gonna be really good, really big superstars, or maybe K-pop stars in the future, and they will remember me for being the one that rooted for them. Woohoo! But putting that all onto the side, Overpass is definitely the map whereby communication is utmost important. Of course, there's a lot of footsteps that may overlap one another because you don't even know if the footsteps is coming from upper or lower, and thus that is also one of the reasons why I absolutely hate Lucas in Overpass, because looking at the minimap does not help nuts when understanding where the counter-terrorist is at. The only thing that we can know is B side and A side. That's all. And maybe a little bit of Monster or ABC or Waters or Sandbags, or you get a point, of Toilet perhaps, because that's one of my favorite places in real life and of course in game itself. But we are now on a pause, right? A little bit of a strategy discussion from the side of Four Seasons Gaming as well as for Zigma. I'm looking forward to it. Once again, for those people that have just came in, this is the ROG Masters Asia Pacific Finals round of 32. This is the second game between Four Seasons Gaming versus Zigma in the best of 3 format. And my name is Abstract. I will be the caster for today's game in this one and the next one. I really hope that you guys were to enjoy what I have got in store for you guys as I walk you through all of the action, as little analysis as possible, because I'm really bad at analysis, but all I can do is give you a little bit of a smile to your face, because I talk about absolutely random stuff, such as the coins being dead in Inferno, and I don't think that I have any other euphemism or analogy when it comes to the side of Overpass. Probably the only thing that I can say is exploding toilet bowls, but I don't think that that's going to be that big of impact. But either way, Four Seasons Gaming started off in the counter-terrorist side, going in for a really fast run right onto connector and holding their horses. Only for Liger to get completely melted down, and so will Rapid Air. A little bit of a tunnel visioning for the side of Four Seasons Gaming. They are literally unprepared for what Zigma is ready to bring out to them. With the amount of sandbags and concrete bags all laying all around, this is pretty much Zigma saying that they are just going to bring a entire Land Rover or a giant roller just mashing over to the side of Four Seasons, because that was fast. That round was faster than the pause itself. That was fast. But now Zigma is going to be pretty happy, right? Their confidence is going right through the roof, and that is understandable. All of their members has now picked themselves up with AK, ready to mow down their opponents with no question asked, as what immediately popped their head off to the side of Void and Rapid Air as well. But surprisingly, they are not going to be stopping over at the side of Toilet. I'm pretty sure that Ji Hun-yu has been camping the toilet for pretty darn long. That diarrhea is going to be working pretty good for them, but it does seem like the confidence coming from the side of Zigma has went through their head and giving Four Seasons with 2 free AKs. And this is what they say, ladies and gentlemen, complacency is dull. Don't be complacent if you're gaming. Don't full buy in round number 2. Man. Maybe go for SMGs or something like that. And that is 2 free AKs over to the side of Four Seasons Gaming. That is a lot of weight off of their shoulders. And I would laugh if Four Seasons Gaming were to lose this round despite getting themselves a massive amount of discount in terms of gun control, perhaps. Maybe some legislation would be needed. It's reality. Slowly walks at the outside of the toilets. He ducks his head down and showing that the ledge covers his head. Tries to go for the one dig, but boy oh boy, it is not the one dig. Secret tries to go for the one dig too, only for himself to be tagged down to 23 HP. Liger is left in 96. Almost close to 69, but it's not that close to the 69 that we want. But Four Seasons Gaming, they are pretty confident. They have all the weapons that they need. Their APA is only at 7 HP, but it's okay because he is playing as an APA. After all, it is one hit, one dream. It goes down to the hands of ASUS player, while ASUS player himself goes down to the hand of what? 2 members left from the side of Zigma with only 30 seconds left onto the clock. Most of the members coming from Zigma is slowly making their way over to A side. Not gonna go for the plant just yet. Makes a rotation down just cause whiffed. He massively whiffed. And Jihunyu and Laika takes the round for themselves, and I have no idea what Zigma was trying to do. But alas, that was a good try. I'm not gonna lie, that was a really good try from the side of Zigma. Just cause he tried to put all the lead over to the bodies of Four Seasons, but I guess his sensitivity was getting a little bit too high for his liking. But you know what they say, you know? When the target is too close to your body, sometimes it's a lot harder to press the button. It's a lot harder. And just a small little hint, you might want to keep your eyes open on somewhere around the screen. I don't know what's happening though, but you get what I mean. Maybe it's not a scoreboard that you should be looking out for, but some kind of a code word. And you can find out more once you take a look. At the website of ROG Masters, of course, at rogmasters.gg. Speaking of ROG Masters, who is going to be the master of Overpass? And it does seem like right now the lead is heading over to the side of Four Seasons Gaming. We do have a really good holding corner coming from the side of Void to take one down, but unfortunately wasn't able to go for the quick scope on the side onto Just Cause though. What gets a kill down onto ASUS player as well, with the last member remaining from the side of Zigma. Zigma still managed to get a pretty good shot down the side of Jihunyu with only a deagle. Rapid Air says hello. Oh, he actually picked up the AWP. He gets a kill. And he rotates over to the side of Connector. May be able to turn this game around for himself. Up onto Sandbags. And gets the plant. Down on the cons. The AWP is definitely gonna be the most valuable gun that he can have. Watching down through onto Connector. No one's appearing just yet. Unfortunately, that is because Four Seasons Gaming, his member, is gonna head his way over from Heavens, down over to Sandbags, and surprise! Manages to clutch this game.
Let's go, bro!
That's a nice game coming from the side of Zigma. Clutched the round in a 1v3 scenario, and of course, with that AWP. Tosses over the AWP over to the side of reality. Secrets, man oh man, you never ever disappoint me. Sigma slowly playing their way down for this game as well. I think that they'll be doing pretty well. The way they're playing, once again, a single lurker over to the side of B, while the rest slowly heads their way over to A, and very hopefully be able to gain control and gain territory control over to the side of the toilets. But unfortunately, a wide push right by the park What is, well, as Cigarettes immediately get a really nice pincer over the side of Rapid Air after whiffing the AWP shot. A little bit of an aggression from the side of Four Seasons Gaming is definitely not appreciated by the rest of the teammates, as they are probably going to be leading him up or playing so aggressively as the APAC. But also player is here to claim the round. He gets a nice shot down on the Cigarettes, one of the core player from Zigma, and of course one of the most important player because he smokes a lot, he fires a lot, and he flashes people. It's 2v3. Will Four Seasons be able to clutch this round despite having Osu player at a sliver of health? As what slowly walks his way around bank. Slowly and surely stalks behind one of the members from Four Seasons. Didn't think that Jihunyu will be camping behind that APC. Now, who would have thought? Even from a spectator point of view, I did not see that coming. And Jihunyu tries to go for a full spray down on the side of Just Cause. And that is... oh man, come on. Came in from the side, goes for a really nice refrag on the side of Four Seasons Gaming, ensuring that Four Seasons Gaming is unable to save that AWP. 2-3 now. Looking pretty darn good for Zigma, but it is not the end for Four Seasons Gaming as well. I don't know how well Four Seasons Gaming is playing, but as a CT, they have lost 3 rounds in a row, or not in a row actually, but they have lost 3 rounds, which in my opinion, not the best record. They should be able to get a little bit more rounds for themselves, and that probably is gonna happen from next round onwards probably. Woodward immediately put 2 lead right into the faces of Liger as well as one. Not sure whether that was a collateral. Oh my god! Zigma's position is absolutely insane with just a single pixel popping right out from the stairs, and yet he's able to just get that shot in. Man, absolutely disgusting. Rapid Air also went down to the hands of Akaman. 2-4. Zigma is not giving Four Seasons any chance to breathe. Not giving them a second to drink any water. And speaking of water, I do want to drink some water for myself as well. Nonetheless, I hope that everyone is excited for what Zigma is able to put onto the table. Is it going to be a large dinner? Or is it just going to be small little appetizers? I hope it's going to be a large dinner. Because I don't think that Four Seasons Gaming is able to take this round, take this game over the way that they are playing. Their marksmanship, Zigma's marksmanship, I gotta say, is pretty crisp. Not gonna lie. I really do think that their marksmanship is pretty crisp. And they check the corners pretty well, they pre-fire, and they have decent communication going through the game. While Secrets holds down the fort all the way from T-base. Just Cause takes one down from Void. With only 3 members left, the manpower has now been equalized. Just Cause goes for a smoke and slowly back himself down over to Connector. Perhaps a little bit of a baiting strategy, or just kind of changing things up. This is definitely a change up coming in from baseball. Zigma is definitely going to be heading their way over to the side of B side, with only Jihunyu as the defender. And I don't think that Jihunyu will be able to save this round out. It was close, but not close enough. Connector though, that is one down coming from the side of Connector. Liger's dead. Now it's left with Jihunyu. Slowly walking around, but he did not check the corner. Right as I was talking about the fact that Zigma checks the corner, Jihunyu did not check the corner down by the short. Really unfortunate. Absolutely unfortunate. Zigma is going to have a great time in this very specific series. 2-5, round 8 pending. Ouch! Oh man, I can smell the amount of salt coming from the side of what Akaman has seem to receive a little bit of damage for themselves as well. One is just suffering a little bit of the Molotov damage, but it does seem like the rest of the members coming from Four Seasons, they're just holding their fort down at the side of connector. They bring 2 down. It's gonna be left with 3, but will they be able to hold this down? I really doubt so. How about the retakes? It doesn't seem like things are working well for the side of Zigma though. Zigma makes their way down, or rather up the stairs, right to A, presses the button, and the bomb is planted. Four Seasons Gaming, they're gonna be wrapping all the way around the map, like little cockroaches, heading their way into spawn, if I may. As Just Cause pushes right down to the ground, gets 1 kill onto Liger, holding down onto Bank. None of the members from Zigma, they are ready to show themselves until now, as Reality M takes the sucker punch from the side of from Void 2 with that, second sucker punch from the side of Void 2. That is Deagles in the faces of 2, and now it is going to be quite a relief when it comes to economic suppression from Four Seasons Gaming. That is unfortunate. This is unfortunate. Zigma, they had everything in their game. They had the bomb planted. They did not expose themselves. They could have had a really good fight against the members from Four Seasons, but unfortunately, they got absolutely cucked by a Deagle boy. Who would win? Someone holding on an AK with full body armor and Kevlar, or Deagle boy? Unfortunately, this time we will not be able to see much from Deagle Boy, as everyone else have got their primary weapons. Osu player tries to take the first peek. He tries to get the first tag, but unfortunately things are not working well for him. Osu player is probably gonna get picked real soon though. He's still focusing onto this very entrance. He manages to, but it does seem like Four Seasons players, their communication is on track, ensuring that the other side of toilets can never be penetrated, because Rapid Air is just holding down this aisle with the AWP. No one is going to be backstabbing that one defender at all. Except for that part. And that, Zigma getting out of absolutely nowhere as they slither their way into A side. They slithered their way over to A side, manages to even get the bomb planted down. But Four Seasons Gaming, they are not giving up just yet. 3 members alive. A flash goes out, expecting one coming from garbage. No headshots from Just Cause just yet. He hops himself right on top of the lorry, and it doesn't seem like he's gonna get much work done. Also player as well, also player himself manages to stick it and get a really good shot down over to the side of the members from Zigma. That's it. 4-5. Zigma was not able to hold their ground, despite all the compliments that I've thrown over to them. Man, cast is curse. And you know what they say about humans? We can't compliment them, and they start to go dull. Like, you can't say a pencil sharp just because it's sharp, because a second later after using it, it's no longer sharp, it's dull. And Zigma is starting to get dull. They are like the pencil. Akaman did manage to get a really nice shot down onto Juhunyu though. He defended T-base. The aggression from Four Seasons has been somewhat punished, but it is not a major punish. It's balanced. It's Four Seasons. They're looking for peeps. Double op setup. One from long and one from toilets. And the flash comes out. Smoke comes out. Rapid Air heads his way down into the bank. The smoke is going to be prohibiting his vision now. It's not gonna be good. Every man for themselves. Hide your kids, hide your wife. Void 2, he gotta hide himself as well. He licked one, but I don't think that Void 2 will be able, Reality M will be able to do quite much as well. Pretty sure they can see the barrel. He makes a quick run for it, but Void 2, who are you kidding? Try to go for the run for it. Reality M gets a really nice shot down on the Rapid Air. Also player is gonna be the last man remaining. It's still gonna be somewhere around B side. And the bomb is planted on B as well. Reality M doesn't even need to head himself over to heaven to defend. It is still a win over to the side of Zigma. 4-6. And we are back to the discussion of hoping that Four Seasons Gaming were to get 2 more rounds for themselves in order to be... No, actually no. Four Seasons have to start winning. They have to start winning every single round from here onwards. Because Four Seasons Gaming, they are the one on the CT side after all. Zigma, you can't let them be on the CT. They are gonna be phenomenal at the start of CT. But Four Seasons Gaming, I don't even think that they're playing as a CT anymore. They are hands down playing as terrorists with the aggressiveness that they have in their feet. They manages to bring 3 members down from the side of Zigma despite being on a half buy. In fact, almost a forced buy. Almost a forced buy. Zigma with only two members left. I don't think that they know, I don't think that they believe that they have a chance to win this round. The economy is looking pretty pathetic. So they probably wouldn't want to overextend themselves. No loss bonuses. Not much to work with. Was that it? Did Akaman actually shoot Reality M? Nah, I don't think so. I don't think that was the case. But Akaman, he manages to go for a refrag. But he still have to clear 4 members from the side of Four Seasons Gaming. Everyone jolly well knows where Akaman is. There's no point walking through the toilet. Everyone knows that you have made your pact in this very specific toilet. The smell reeks. The smell flies around. Everyone knows that you're in the toilets no matter what. And it is now 5-6. Four Seasons Gaming is doing pretty darn well, while Zigma is getting a little bit of rusty, getting a little bit dull on their sharpest points. I can expect to see the Four Seasons Gaming may want to get themselves back in this game. And I have absolute faith and trust that they will be able to do it. With 3% from the side of Four Seasons Gaming heading themselves over to B side, while 2 other members goes for the aggressive push down in A, down in Park, as well as down through the down through toilets. But surprisingly, Zigma went in all in for a fast run right into B, and they still manages to get a really good run for this. With 1 CT hiding right onto A short. Sorry, B short. I keep getting confused. But after all, it is still 3 members left. 2% in heavens and 1% in B short. It's not really a consolidation yet. It's not equalized. The C4 is on the side and on the body of cigarettes. He's just gonna be holding himself somewhere. Getting himself real close. Reality M. They're trying to get a little bit more information over to the side of B short. But unfortunately, Rapid Air just did not expect to see Zigma actually checking the point. Immediately gets that really nice bomb plant. And of course, another one of that very nice 1 dig. And Four Seasons Gaming can be seen throwing the tails behind the backs and just making a run for it. This is looking pretty darn good. And just like that, Void 2 takes one kill over the side of Reality M. 5-7, Zigma manages to get that round for themselves. I think that at this point of time, it is not much of a surprise, right? There's not a lot of surprise that Zigma manages to get himself a good amount of wins and of course a good amount of kills. But I do want to see a little bit of a comeback gaming from the side of Fortune's Gaming though. Three-man rushes over the B. They are trying to defend as much as they can. A good amount of Molotov incendiary being tossed right through. Connector control from Zigma heads themselves over to the outside of toilets. No one's holding down on the toilets. The aggressiveness from Four Seasons Gaming is completely absent, as also player gets a really nice shot down onto Just Cause, but what came into refrag for his fellow friend. A side completely compromised. Bombs planted. Feet sweating. As Reality M now dead. Liger wasn't able to hold his ground unfortunately against this one. And that's 5-8. A 3-round advantage in favor for Zigma. Just 2 more rounds before the end of the first half. Four Seasons Gaming, they are suffering with great loss. And at this point of time, I would say that it is impossible to underestimate them. Whatever that they start to do now, I suppose, would probably impress me because of how strong Zigma is. It could be very one-sided, but Four Seasons, they still manage to grab Zigma by the scuff of their neck every now and then. And I wouldn't even say that Zigma made that big of a mistake sometimes. It is just a peaking game, right? It is just peaking games that Four Seasons Gaming is able to get control for themselves. But when it comes to team strategies, communications, as well as movements, anything could impress me. Come on, tries to go for a long-range spray. Did not quite work out. But 4 members of Zigma is now dead. Woodward is the last man remaining. And Four Seasons Gaming, they gotta not lose any members here, man. They can't, man. It's already expensive. This round is expensive. Zigma can still go for a full buyout once. Oh! There we go. At least Four Seasons Gaming did not lose any man in that very fight. This is going to be the last round from the first half. Four Seasons Gaming, they gotta take this round. They got to take this round in order to make things as equalized as possible. Everyone has to force out all of their guns, force out whatever that they have. And Reality M, come on. They only have Deagles to work with for themselves. Just Cause with a Mac 10. Woodward as well as Cigarettes with a primary. Woodward is the one with the AK and Cigarettes with the Galil. But the same thing as what I said just now. At this point in time, this one can only impress me. As in Reality M goes down, Just Cause goes for the refrag. Unfortunately, the incendiary is just going to be forcing Just Cause to not be able to push right up to the stairs. But fortunately, they still manages to take control of the side of the over to the side of Connector. A side's open. Cigarette takes it up to speed. All of the members from Four Seasons Gaming slowly rotates themselves right up. As Zigma plays it slow, they may want to turn things around. They want to burn as much utilities as possible from the side of Four Seasons Gaming. As Cigarettes look down to the ground, down at his feet. Or rather, his completely non-existent feet. The fake is real. The fake is real. The slow pacing from Zigma has made Four Seasons think that Zigma is going to B-side. And now, Zigma has A-side, Cigarettes with that trigger control. Oh, that control. Oh, that discipline. Oh, that discipline takes 1. It takes 2. But unfortunately wasn't able to get the kill. The final kill in back. And it is all left with Akaman. Staying around gardens.
Defuse.
Listening for the
Defuse,
sound.
defuse, bro.
Go for the defuse, bro. But it got destroyed by Rapid Air. Now that is going to be the game for the first half, but woohoo! No time, no kid, no honey. My, oh my, that is a great game. That is a great game. In some sense, I thought that it was an 8-9, a very equal game, but no. Zigma manages to get themselves with a total of 9 wins for themselves. And that was great. That was absolutely great. Zigma 9, Four Seasons Gaming with 6. Zigma is going to be on the counter-terrorist side now, while Four Seasons Gaming is going to be on to the terrorist. Things are starting and will be a little bit spicy. Let's take a look exactly how Four Seasons Gaming decides to play this round out as the attackers, as the terrorists. As well, one immediately gets a really nice dual Beretta's face onto Void 2. 2 members from Four Seasons Gaming is now dead. And just like that, more of the is just down for the count. As Jihunyu, Akaman is all alone. Holding on, but unfortunately he wasn't able to hold on long enough. Cigarettes adds his way over. And just like that, he manages to absolutely wipe out the feats of his opponent. Completely destroyed everyone else, and that is going to be a double digit for the side of Zigma. Six to 10. A 4-point lead. This is definitely not going to be easy. A tough pill to swallow for the side of Four Seasons Gaming. But they have to do their very best. They have to do whatever that they can in order to beat Zigma. And the only thing that they can bring to the table, hey, actually the amount of economy is not so bad. They forced this round with Galil's, Mac 10s, and even an MP5 SD. But look at that. Look at that MP5. Oh, 9, sorry. Look at the MP9. And just wrecking everyone across the table. Zigma, literally Zigma rolling through the members of Four Seasons Gaming with only 2 members left. And the last 2 members is the one with the Galil. And we may very well be able to see some kind of kill fest. The members from Four Seasons Gaming heads their way over to the fountain. Rapid Air goes down. Jihunyu getting a nice whiff of the smell in the bathroom. Gets the kill onto Akaman after getting pretty much high. He gets 1, he gets 2, he gets 3 in total for himself. And he can actually clutch this game for himself. A really good play indeed. He picked himself up with a Galil. Gonna be fighting against Sigurdes, which is, by the way, full health and and just decking with an M4A4. As Sigurd says hi, immediately put Jihunyu down. The dream cannot be realized by Jihunyu. But I gotta give it to him. That was a really good play. It was a really good cover at outside of toilets. And I really do want to see more points like that from the side of Four Seasons Gaming. 5 more rounds. 5 more rounds before Zigma proceeds over to the round of 16. Four Seasons Gaming, they're not gonna let Zigma have the easy run out. As Sigurd opens the door, gets the kill down with the light gun. Reality M tries to go for one against Gaming Boy, but unfortunately the other way around happened. The XM1014 from Woodward 1 is just immediately equipped. And why would you do that? But Woodward 1 as well as Just Cause is now rocking the XM1014. They don't care anymore. Because they know that Four Seasons, they are gonna be playing with pistols. And what better way for them to up their economy than getting 800 kills 800 credits per kill. That's the play of the game. Play of the game. The amount of players is now equalized though. Yuhunyu does have an M4A4. Voy and Rapid Air. The only thing they can work with is with Deagles. Long range quarters is probably their forte now, considering the fact that Woodward as well as Just Cause is gonna be playing onto the XM. But unfortunately, zigma, they are the one defending. Rapid Air gets a really nice shot through the head of Just Cause. They have lost the control. They have lost the entirety of B-side, but Woodward from that long range gets a kill on the Rapid Air. But unfortunately, Yuhunyu with an M4A4 lays Woodward down to rest as he covers his face with a white piece of fabric. Secret is gonna be the last member remaining. Yuhunyu decked out with the M4 and Voy with an XM10 completely whiffed out every single shot that he's supposed to take. But Voy 2 came out from the other side, used the XM1014 for with his very benefit, gets himself a really nice kill, and the economy should be looking pretty darn good for now. Total of 3,300 gold for Voy and Rapid Air with a lot, or more than 5,000 gold for himself. And there is a single Oppa for the side of Four Seasons, and the rest of the members is just gonna be decked out in AKs. While Zigma, man, the economy crashed. As Secret goes for the initial rush over to the fountain. Didn't quite do well, unfortunately. But fortunately, the M4A4 can still be picked up by Just Cause. It is still in range. Just Cause did not lose any health as it slowly scurries and slithers his way down underground, climbs back up. Doesn't quite see anyone just yet. Slowly moving through the park. Akgaman lands 2 body shots, 1 headshot. Leaps out long, tries to go for the headshot, but only landed 1 onto the belly. But Woodward doesn't care anymore. With the XM1014 in the long range quarter combat, he managed to get the headshot in. And Rapid Air with the AWP is all alone. He can definitely make this play. But is it worth it though? Does he really want to go for this play with an AWP against 2 members in A side? Not a fan. He whiffed the first shot. He's looking for the next one. But there we go. The other one is right outside of toilet. But getting a little bit too jittery. That wasn't a trigger discipline for the side of Rapid Air. Not much of a trigger discipline. It's really unfortunate. But all in all, 7-12, Zigma has got a great advantage. Just a few more rounds before the end. They are pretty darn happy, I dare say. As it does seem like 4 Seasons, they are gonna go straight in for a rush as all of them swarm right through of B long. And it didn't quite work out that well. 1-for-1 trade. Are we gonna be looking at more trades? That's a 2-for-1 trade. 3-for-1 trade, 4-for-1 trade, and Voy 2, 5-for-1 trade. None of the members from the side of Zigma has yielded over to the side of Four Seasons Gaming. That fast play was just not the play. I don't think the Four Seasons is interested in going for fast pushes anymore. I highly doubt so. No more fast pushes for the side of Four Seasons Gaming. You're just gonna be working with whatever that they have. Go for it slow. Maybe around the world in 2 minutes. Tries to take it up right onto connector. Woodward, all you gotta do is just open the door and unleash all the block shot in the face of Voy. Goes for 1, goes for 2, and almost getting himself the 3rd. But Reality M coming right up from the top. Come on, from behind the XM1014 as well. They're just dropped the 1014 and just putting all of that lead into the bodies of Four Seasons Gaming. Now, mad disrespect, man. Mad disrespect. They don't care about using rifles or whatnot anymore. But hey, sometimes you gotta say, you may say that it is mad disrespect, but hey, if it works, it works. If it works, it's a strat. And this, ladies and gentlemen, this is the shotgun strategy. As long as Four Seasons Gaming, they understand that Zigma is playing shotgun. They need to start playing slower. They need to start playing further away. Utilities is gonna be pretty darn important. Back themselves away from all of the smokes. And reality ends, lens one. Just cause, lens one. Not gonna be good. Just cause goes down to the side of Jihunyu. That's a great start. But it could be better by not sacrificing two of his other teammates. Come on. One dig. One dig! And finally, the last man is still somewhere inside of B Long. He's holding his shot. He's got his up. And he's gonna make it right. What up? I tried to rhyme. Up. Mop. He's gonna mop the floor. It doesn't make sense. But the whole point is the fact that Boy 2 tries to take a shot down onto the side of Zigma. I think he did not get the shot down, but oh, there goes the push coming from the side of reality. Boy 2 is still alive. He takes a second one in no scope through the wall. Would take the fall, and unfortunately, secrets come in from heaven. So was it heaven? Somewhere. But that was a really good shot nonetheless. That's a really good play. We are now on the most important round. 7-15 match point. Four Seasons Gaming, take it or leave it. The economy is not looking good at all. It's definitely not looking good. While Zigma is decked out in AWP, XM 1014s, and Scar. This is not funny, boys and girls. This is not funny. Seekers takes one down. Reality takes one down as well. Just caught with the XM 1014 and a headshot at that. Jihunyu goes around the park. Reality gets a nice shot on his own teammate. No scopes it out. Jihunyu gets the kill on Reality, and now come on with the final headshot to decide the game with a single one dig. Zigma takes the game away and manages to go for a flawless 2-0 in this best of 3 series. First in Inferno, and finally in Overpass. Congratulations over to Zigma. They are gonna be advancing over to the round of 16. And they have concluded the game.